All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And this, your brother Nathan Yala from the GMS Camp Atlanta coming back at you through the Spirit with another lesson. I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. This particular lesson that we're going into is about how women are starting. You're starting to see a lot, more and more of these women starting to admit their fallacies and the things that they have been doing against their man. Okay, and this, it's going to come to a head to where it's going to be a spillover because the Lord is slowly turning things right side up, right before our eyes. Okay, and when things get turned upside down, the right side up, or down, upside, or right side up to upside down, there's going to be some damage, some turmoil, before things are actually right the way it's supposed to be. All right. So you're starting to see these women they're starting to see the light a little bit. All right. They're at least talking about it. And that's the first step to actually, putting these women back in order. Right. But it's not going to be there until these women are in complete submission. But this just goes to show you right here that these women, they know that they're doing wrong. They know that they're doing evil and they do the shit anyway. You see? And this is exactly why when all this shit hits the fan, y'all ain't gonna get no mercy. This is exactly why. Because you know you're doing evil, but you're gonna do this shit anyway. I know I'm doing evil, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Why? And she's gonna start breaking that shit down. But before we get started, let me grab a quick scripture. No, I'm going to get this one first. It says, this is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, and I find it more bitter than death, the woman whose heart is snares and nets and hands as bands. Because she fucking imprisons you, man. She makes your life miserable. Put you on child support, take your kids away, keep you in all type of litigation, knowing that the state is going to back her up, talk down to you, be disrespectful, just completely take the life out of you, right? And they know. And it's like, bitch, you the one who convinced Adam to sin against the Lord. You did that shit. But even though it's a curse from the Lord, and we know that, how are you upset at us for your punishment, for what you going through? But the Lord did that. He turned her heart against ours, but the Lord's going to turn her heart back toward us, all right, in the future. But for right now, hey, this woman is more bitter than death. And death is the grave, man. That's hell. You ain't even here no more. And her ass is more bitter than death. That's crazy work right there, man. And it says, whoever pleases Yahweh shall escape her, but the sinner should be taken. And this is why you have so many niggas simped up with these wicked ass women. This is why you have so many men simped up with these wicked ass women, because the Lord has not removed her from their life. He ain't protecting her. They haven't found a way to escape this bitch, this fucking demon. You see? They ain't found a way to escape her. They can't escape her. They're imprisoned by this bitch. You see? And this is the mindset of these women. And I'm going to play this video because this is what they think. And they're starting to admit it more and more because the men are turning away from these women now. Other nations want the so-called black men. Okay? And I'm going to play that video after this too. The Japanese want black men. Other nations want black men. Guess what? We don't need the so-called black woman to repopulate our race. We can use any other nation. Okay? We can use any other nation. Now, we prefer the women of our own nation. We prefer that. But hey, they out of order.
Say this. Okay. Collectively, as black women, we know we are wrong morally. We know we are wrong. We know we are wrong in the things that we do. Yes, the white man did place all these tools for the black woman to pick up and to destroy ourselves. Public housing. We know when we make our babies out of wedlock and we decide to apply for public housing that we can have a black man there. We know this. Making us feel superior, making them feel inferior. The opportunities with money. Yes, we're getting all those opportunities. Making us what? Feel more superior, while the black man what? Is inferior. Yes, it's what we do. How we walk, how we talk, it's all whorish and slutty. The fact that this country allows us women to do it and women are doing it and knowing that it's wrong, even a little bit morally, and you're still doing it, it's just showing that, we really need help collectively. It's insane. It's all wrong. So the fact that we all know this as women and we're still doing it, it's sad. We really need to work on ourselves. That white man did his thing, placing these tools for us black women to destroy ourselves, because we're destroying ourselves. And then on top of that, we're not listening to the black man. None of them. It's all
You see? So they know what they're doing. They know that in order to get on EBT and child support and all this stuff, the man can't be present in the house. In order to get Section 8 and WIC and all this stuff, that you got to ostracize your man. They know that shit. And they do it anyway. But see, the thing is the lie, the fallacy is falling apart. As this system falls apart, so does his lies. And the veil that was covering over everybody is falling apart. For instance, it's okay for a man to be with a man, but it's not okay for a man to have two wives. What kind of shit is that? He can have a baby with both of them. Y'all putting y'all stuff in the trash chute. You see? And y'all women fall for this abominable system and support every single thing that this devil puts in front of you. And as she said, you don't even listen to your man. I can't remember the lady's name, but she says it all the time. She says, God gave you the best man on the earth. He's the most attractive. He's the strongest. He's the wisest of all the other races on the earth. And it's true. The so-called black man, the Elder Apostle DeHart, did a video about it the other day when he was talking about we had the greatest athletes in the world, and we were smacked. But see, even in academia, look at Terrence Howard. This man is a damn genius. Like, I remember when I was going to school, and I know y'all, but this may be controversial, but it's not. 1 divided by 2 equals 1. So if 1 divided by 2 equals 1, the same needs to be true through multiplication. 1 times 1 equals 2. You see what I'm saying? But in our mathematical arena, they tell you 1 times 1 equals 1. So that means that 1 canceled out each other. That doesn't make any sense. There's 2 1s. 1 times 1 equals 2. Okay? Now, another one. If you take $1 and sit it in front of you, and take another dollar and put it in front of you, and say $1 times this nothing equals 0. What destroyed this other dollar? What destroyed that to make it 0? It wasn't destroyed. Esau used some funky, just like in the English language, how he used witchcraft in the English language. He also uses it in mathematics too. Okay? So in academia, Jake is also the most intelligent. Okay? In academia, Jake is the most intelligent. He's the most scholarly. Okay? Jake has created, he innovated modern day heart surgery. He created the modern day refrigerator. He created the combustible motor, right? He created internet technology. I mean, you could just go on and on about the things that Jake has created to innovate this world. Jake is the salt of the earth. Now, if you know anything about seasonings, and I'm a cook, if you know anything about seasonings, you can season your damn food to death. You can put cayenne pepper in here, paprika in here, garlic powder here, onion powder here, and put all those seasonings in. But if you don't put the salt in, it's going to be bland. That savoriness of that salt is what brings everything to life. And that's Jake. Jake is the thing that brings that boring thing, that bland thing to life. Okay? That's Jake. So Jake is the best. And we're not just talking about the so-called black man. We're talking about Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because all of us have the spiritual gifts. Okay, because we're the children of Israel. All right? So Jake is that salt that brings flavor to the world, to this bland-ass damn world with all these other nations. But the other nations make no account for the labor of Jake, because Jake is in captivity. Okay? They don't make any accountability for Jake. He's a slave in this world. Okay, and he has our women under his subjection. Okay, and they know this shit. This is Ecclesiasticus 7:26, and this Proverbs 30:20. It says, "Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness." These are these women out here. She just said it. They are doing this shit. They're ostracizing their man. They're taking control of the boys. They're treating everybody like shit. With the hair, the nails, we're better. They're developing this superiority complex over the man, all because they've been giving a benefit that's not offered to their man. And the man is actually put in a lesser position by the system to give him a disadvantage. And this because they know they got to give Jake a disadvantage. And they know this disadvantage has to be ongoing and strenuous because Jake is a strong man and he'll pull himself up out of that shit. Okay? But see, our women, they're stupid. You know what? Let me go to it real quick. I think it's Job 33:6, I believe. 33:6. Well, that's not it. I'm way off. 39:17. Job 39:17. And it says, because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath imparted to her understanding. She don't know and realize the damage that she's doing. Well, she understands to a certain degree what she's doing, but she don't understand the damage that she's doing. The long-term effect of her actions, what it destroys, what it tears down. Okay? Because women don't have any accountability. I was talking to someone today, a woman today. She was supposed to help me with this party. Right? And she's supposed to help me with this party because I do catering. And we've, already got it confirmed. She's already said, I'm going to help you. She actually brought it to my attention. Hey, I'm still helping you on this day, right? Yeah. I still need your help. Okay, great. Because I just want to make sure. Somebody call her and say, hey, we got another job paying you more or paying you this. She called me up, hey, I can't help you on Saturday. A couple days before the thing go down. I can't help you. Right? Because I got this other thing going on this weekend. Right? And I say, oh, okay, well, that's kind of messed up. Well, why? I need to make money. I understand that you need to make money. I got that, but I don't change the fact that you gave me your word and you're not coming through with it because somebody offered you a better offer. So you ain't standing on your integrity. You're not standing on your honor. Right? And then now you're trying to play both sides of the fence and say, okay, well, I want to help, but, I still need to do this event. Now, a servant cannot serve two masters. Okay? You need to pick a side. And sometimes you got to make a sacrifice, especially if you gave your word. Because your word is what matters. It's more precious than gold. It says the scriptures talk about how a man's word is more precious than gold. Okay? So then when I say, hey, you know what? You're developing a pattern of unreliability because you've done this before. Now you want to get mad at me. You want to get mad at me? No. It's not my fault that you're setting a precedent of a kind of unaccountability. That's not my fault that I'm pointing out how you're not being accountable and how you're not integral. How is that my fault? It's not my fault, but that's the nature of a woman. She wipeth her mouth and said she have done no evil. I know you need to go out and make money. I know you need to go out and do your thing. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. But don't sit here and try to spin it like you got my best interest at heart when you're breaking your word to me for whatever reason. I don't care what reason you're doing it. You're doing it. You're supposed to honor your agreement. Okay? It was your idea to help me out in the first place. It wasn't my idea. I told you that you didn't have to help me, but you decided that you want to jump on board anyway. And I told you I'll pay you what I could for it. But now you want to jump on something else. But it's fine because that's the nature of a woman. Once you understand these scriptures, you understand this is just what they gonna fucking do, man. Okay? None of them have any accountability. I was watching a video, very disgusting video. I was trying to find it for the sake of this video, but I couldn't find it. There was a woman who she went on a date, right? She said she had a great time on a date. The guy invited her back to his house. She said, "Yeah, I'll go back to your house, but I don't want you to sleep with that. I'm not going to give you any. Don't even ask." He said, "Hey, no problem. I'm not going to ask." They got in the bed together. They went to sleep. He said he held her all night and didn't try nothing. She said as they were sleeping, she started thinking to herself, "Is this man gay? You know, he's not going to try nothing." And it's like, she said, if he would have tried, I would have still told him no, but it would have been nice for him to try. Bitch, you just want to feed your damn ego. You just want to reject this man just to feed your ego. That's what you want to do. You see? Their heart are snares and nets, and as bands. Okay? The woman is literally the enemy of the man. All right? So, Let's see. Oh.
Make sure you get enough oil.
What the hell, man? Slot here, man. I'm looking for this. This no.
Go ahead, look like it.
Come on,
It's on the phone with
man.
your
Could you
boyfriend?
pause down? Shit. Man, give me 1 second, man. They on this shit again, man. Like, damn, you just can't just let me do it. I gotta log in. I don't want to log in. I'm gonna do it this way. Damn, man. One second. Give me 1 second, Akim Salaki. I just want to find this video. See, now I didn't even find it. Alright. I can't. TikTok is so stupid sometimes, man. It's like they know exactly what I'm looking for, but I can't find the video. I'll do a follow-up video about it. You know what I'm saying? Try one more thing. Well, I can't find that video for some reason because TikTok don't want to pull it up. But so y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all seen the video. All right. So let me go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna go to the book of we'll go to the book of Ecclesiasticus 26. I'm gonna start down here at verse 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If their daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself of much liberty. And that's what's happening here in America. These bitches have the ability to run around and do whatever they want because they don't have any wisdom, any discernment, and they're careless as hell. It says, watch over her with an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against you. Men go through it all the time. They were like, oh man, my woman just did. Man, the scriptures say, marvel not if she trespasses against you. All right? She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she had found a fountain and drink of every water near her. You right? You know what that means, right? Blowing rod. And by every hedge, a hedge is a place of protection, a place of provision, who normally is the provider, right? By every hedge, she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. What is that talking about? That's talking about she gonna sleep with whoever can give her the provisions that she need. All right. It says, I'm gonna skip down to verse 15. It says, a shame fast and I'm Salakia. This is verse 22. It says, a harlot shall be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death for her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. You see, it says, a dishonest woman committeth shame, but an honest woman reverence her husband. See, you got a lot of dishonest women out there who would lie just so they can get a benefit. It says, a shameless woman will be counted as a dog, but she that is steadfast shall fear the Lord. You see? So, these women out here are shameful. They are manipulative, they're evil, and they're admitting it. All right, and I'm gonna grab one more precept, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, because this is, at the end of the day, this is why it is. All right, this is why things are the way they are with a woman. You know, Micah 7:10. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she should be trodden down as a mire in the street. The woman is our enemy on this side. It's plain to see that she is the enemy of the man. Okay? The woman is the enemy of the man, and it's plain to see. All right? So she treats us like we are her enemy. And just like an enemy would, you know what they say, the old saying, keep your enemies, your friends close, but your enemies even closer. Right? What better way to disrupt a man by taking a woman and putting her right next to him and making her his enemy? And they just do all the work for the enemy. All right? And they do it well. So with that, I'm going to end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Chadash, double honors to the elders and the apostle, great millstones. Until next time, I say Shalom.